Meanwhile, ESPN are reporting that West Ham are interested in Harry Maguire. What more can you tell us, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about how well things are going for Marcus Rashford. On the flip side of that coin, they're not going particularly well for Harry Maguire. He can't get a game at Man United. There are a number of centre-halves in front of him, Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof at times, and now even Luke Shaw, who started at centre-half against City at the weekend. Harry Maguire has got ambitions to stay in the England team, obviously, but to do that, you're going to have to play regular games, and at the moment, he's not getting that from Man United. It's easy to see why a team like West Ham would be interested. Obviously, they're struggling at the wrong end of the table. The difficulty is whether Man United are going to let him go in January. That the one thing that Ten Hag is quite concerned about is having enough options. They're going to have a very, very busy end to this season. They're the only English club to be still fighting in 4 competitions, so it's possible that they could be playing all the way up to the end of May in very, very high stakes games. And it's a very unique season anyway with the World Cup and the demands that puts on players. It's debatable whether Man United are going to let a player like Harry Maguire go in January. The question is, if this continues for Harry, whether he would look at it again in the summer, and if he's not played in the second half of the season, whether he would start to look at teams like West Ham and think that he's going to have to move on because, a player at his age, of his quality, isn't going to want to sit on the bench at Man United for the next couple of years.
What do you think of this situation, Shaka?
I think Harry Maguire has to move, and the sooner the better. And I understand Rob's point. Manchester United have a need, given the competitions that they're in. But if I'm Harry Maguire or his representative, I'm trying to figure out a way how I get away now, as soon as possible. There's a real need in West Ham, and the truth is, Harry Maguire for Leicester was an incredible defender, which is what prompted Manchester United to pay the fee that they did. But it just hasn't worked out. And sometimes, for whatever reason, maybe the stage is too big, the club is too big. You just don't get off to a good start, or you find yourself in a rut and you cannot play yourself out of it. You need to move on. You need to take that step back, even if it is with an eye to taking 2 steps forward at some point later on. But I do not see it turning around for Harry Maguire at Manchester United. So if he wants to regain his standing, at the very least, within English football, he has to move. I'm surprised that Gareth Southgate used him as regularly as he did in Qatar. I'm surprised that he even took him, I'll be honest with you. So therefore, take that, get that move, manufacture it however you can, as soon as you can. And get things back on track, because they're not going anywhere at Manchester United, sadly.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.